Hi, Mbali. Thanks so much for your question. Oh, what a complicated one. But nonetheless, we do need to just focus on exactly what it is they're asking us and the information that they've given us. And this will make it a lot easier as we're calculating. Okay, so they want us to solve for x. They tell us that s to infinity, or the sum to infinity, is 8 over 3. And they want us to calculate what x is because they've given us this information. And we know that the sum to infinity is a over 1 minus r, right? So what we're going to do here is we're going to find a, which we already know is 8x squared, and then we're going to use this number that we have to calculate for r. So we know r is going to be t2 divided by t1, so that's 4x cubed divided by 8x squared. Okay, and if we simplify this, we're going to find that our answer is half x. So that's what we're going to use in this particular case. Now let's go through the motions, because really what we're just doing is getting to where x is going to be equal to 8 over 3. Okay, we're going to do this step by step. So we're going to get 8 over 3 is equal to a is 8x squared divided by 1 minus r, which is half x. Now, I don't like this division sign over here. I don't like it because that's what's stopping me from kind of getting there. So to get rid of this 1 over half x, I'm going to multiply by 1 over half x on both sides. So I'm going to do it on this side as well. 1 over 2x. I'm going to divide both of them by that. So what I'm going to get on this side is these two are going to cancel each other out, and I'm going to be left with 8 over 3 multiplied by 1 over a half x is equal to 8x squared. Okay. Let's multiply out here. We're going to distribute on the left. We're going to get 8 over 3 minus 8 over 3 times 2. That's going to give us 6x is equal to 8x squared. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to look for a lowest common multiple. So 8x squared is the same thing as 8 over 1. And then we're going to see that the lowest common multiple here is 6. So we're going to multiply out to make sure that the bottom can go away. So to get to 3, this denominator here, if I need to get it to 6, I'm going to multiply by 2. So I'm going to get 16 over 6 minus 8 over 6x is equal to, and then remember this one is 8 over 1, so we have to multiply by 6. So I'm going to get 48 over 6x squared. And then once I've done this, I can just take away all the over 6's because now they're equal to each other. So that part is going to disappear, that part is gone, and that part there is gone. So that's the sum that I have left here. And then I'm going to rewrite it so that we can actually use it. Okay, so what I'm going to have, I'm going to take 48x squared over to the other side. So I'm going to get negative 48x squared minus 8x, I'm just going to write them in order, plus 16 is equal to 0. And then I'm going to divide through by 8, because that'll just make it a little bit easier. Let's make it negative 8 so that this x squared doesn't have a negative in front of it. So we're going to multiply through by negative 8. I'm going to have 6x squared left over here, plus, because I'm multiplying through by negative 8. So basically what I'm doing is dividing by negative 8, sorry. Divided by negative 8 over here, divided by negative 8, divided by negative 8. That's what we're doing. So I'm going to get 6x squared over here, negative 8, divided by negative 8. The negatives will cancel each other out. I'll just have plus x, and then over here I'm going to get minus 2, which is equal to 0. And now we can factorize. So now, okay, we can look at the video like this. I would encourage you to pause here and just go quickly try and figure out which numbers we can use where in order to figure this one out. Okay, normally I use the cross method. So I'll do this and then I'll write here the factors of 6x squared are 3x and 2x, and I want this one over here to be positive. I want x to be positive, so I'm going to put negative 1 over here so that I have minus 1 or minus 3, and then I'm going to put a positive 2 over here so that I can have plus 4 minus 3. That will give me plus 1. So that's the answer we're looking for. So I'm going to get 3x plus 2, and then I'm going to get 2x minus 1. Then I can equate both of these brackets to 0. So I'm going to have 3x plus 2 is equal to 0, or 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore, I'm going to get 3x is equal to negative 2, or 2x is equal to 1. Divide this side by 3. Divide this side by 2. Then I'm going to get, therefore, x is equal to negative 2 over 3, or x is equal to a half. And that's the answer we're looking for in both these cases. So x can be either of these numbers and it will work. I promise you, you can go have a look. Okay, hope this was helpful. If you need any more help, you can just shout. All the best.